My 19-year-old daughter is not mine. Did you know I got a blood test for insurance?
Hold on. First of all, lower your voice.
Lower my voice?
Calm down.
Lower my voice?
Calm.
Read that shit. Yo, listen, how's that possible? How am I paying for a kid that's not mine? 19 effing years, and I'm paying for the college.
That can't be true.
How it can't be true?
Listen, those are just numbers. That's still after all these years, it's been 20 years. It's been 20 years.
Are you
That's
serious?
your child.
Are you serious?
That's your child.
Are you serious?
I've been faithful to you all these years.
I don't give a shit. How about when we first met? 19 years, he's not mine. You know how crazy that is? Do you know how crazy I look?
The father.
No, I'm not.
Still the father.
You sound effing crazy, lady. You sound nuts. One, that child don't even call me.
Hey.
We go to counseling to fix our relationship for a kid that's not mine.
Wait.
Yeah, know what?
Wait,
shit.
don't
I'm
go.
fucking leaving.
Time.
No, I'm bouncing.
Let's talk.
We are talking. It's okay.
What's up, everyone? Today we're talking about men who discovered paternity fraud and made the immediate decision to kick their wives out without hesitation. We're seeing guys who find out the children they've been raising aren't biologically theirs and respond with swift, decisive action to protect themselves. No negotiation, no working it out, no second chances, just immediate consequences for years of deception. The reactions are brutal and the fallout is permanent. Let's break down these explosive moments and why men are done tolerating this level of betrayal. Let's get into it.
How is it possible our 2-year-old daughter is not mine? Huh, take that. How's that even possible?
What the fuck are you talking about?
I had a DNA test because me and you haven't been intimate for a long time, and yet the child that I take care of, you, the woman who I'm engaged to, and how is it possible the child's not mine?
But why the fuck would you do this behind my back?
Why would you do what you did behind my back? What are you talking about?
That's weird as fuck.
Why are you trying to gaslight it? Who you been messing with?
Nobody.
Why you always lying?
Listen, look at me. In all seriousness, right? Hold on, let me close the door because I don't want the family to hear me. Look at me. I take care of you. You don't work. I take care of the baby. I take care of another child that's not mine. How is it possible that this child is not mine? Look at me. How is that possible? You know what? All right, I got you. Come on. Let's go. Because what we'll have to do now is...
Hey, you're weird as fuck though.
I'm weird? Yeah, I know. I got you. I'm so weird. I got you. So what we have to do now is this. Sit down and discuss our living arrangements because we can't stay together.
But that's your daughter.
All right. We're going to talk about it. Come on.
Sit down, then I need all my money back, bro. I got it. Right there. Open that right now, bro. You been playing with me, bro. Them twins are not mine. Open this. Come on. What is this? This is DNA test for the twins. You know the twins? You said that was mine? 12 years? 12 years?
It ain't
You
even
see
2
this?
pieces of paper. It ain't even 2 pieces of paper.
I need it. I don't care, bro. I went to go get the DNA test, bro. Stop playing.
First of all,
Where's the money? I need my money. I don't even care. I need my money.
them twins is 12 years old.
I don't care.
If you want a DNA test, you should have got the DNA test when I laid on the table.
That don't mean nothing,
You was
bro.
there.
No, I want
It don't matter.
I got this
It don't
DNA
matter.
test.
12 years. Who else do they know?
Who, like, what
Who
is
else
that?
do
What
they
is you
know?
doing?
Who else do they
I need
know?
my money.
Here comes the money.
Here we go.
Because every dollar
I
I
don't
go
care about
put
that.
it in.
I don't care about none of that, bro. What? Where's my money? Lay that right here.
Clearly you want to tussle.
Like,
You want to tussle.
come on. I need my money, bro.
These men aren't wasting a single moment once they get those DNA results. Bags are being packed that same day, locks are getting changed, and these women are finding themselves on the curb before they can even process what's happening. There's no discussion, no chance to explain, no opportunity to manipulate their way out of it. The men have realized that paternity fraud isn't a relationship issue to work through. It's a deal breaker that requires immediate removal of the person who committed it. Think about what these men just discovered. They've been living a lie for years, sometimes decades. Every birthday party, every school event, every father-son moment was built on deception. These women look them in the eye every single day, knowing the truth, and chose to keep lying. That level of sustained deception destroys any foundation the relationship had. There's no coming back from years of calculated fraud.
That's the proof right there. That's it. I'm lying from the very beginning.
No, you didn't. Really?
No, you always
So you went and got DNA test without asking me first?
Yes, I did. I did.
No, this is fake. This is
only
fake.
problem I have is
This
I wish
fake.
I had done it a long
This is
time ago
fake,
when
I
it
swear.
first crossed my mind. Zero. You know what zero is.
Could you sit here and do this without me?
What? I don't need your
You had
permission.
no right. This is not your business. This is my child.
No, it's family business.
You know what?
Listen.
You try to take everything from this is just to prove a point A.
Listen.
It's to prove a point A.
Say anything to you, you do whatever she says. She say jump, you jump.
She
And I
said
bet
it's
you,
so-
even information, you still gonna keep.
This is my
Listen.
woman and my child. This has nothing to do with you.
Yes, it does. Listen, I put $10,000 in that child's college fund. Lord knows what it's up to now. No, what?
Because I already know how you act. Every time we ask for something or do something, you throw it in our face.
Listen, boy, that's why we don't have a good relationship now. You don't listen. Face the truth. Face the truth. You never want to face the truth. That girl ain't never gonna be about nothing. Face that fact. Deal with that. Your life.
I don't want you nowhere near us. You stay away from my kids. You stay away from my woman. You stay away from everything that has to do. I'm so sick and tired of you. I'm sick and tired of you.
What? You know what, boy? I didn't raise no boys. And I'm not about to do it now. Don't you man up. Take that, boy. Take that. Face the truth. And just admit you made a mistake. For a time in your life, admit you made a mistake. And start over. There's nothing wrong with that.
Damn. Ever since you got this house and that little bit of money, you sit and act like you better than everybody else. That's why we always talking about you at family meetings. In church, nobody can stand you, mama.
Oh
and we
my
sit
God.
here and we
This
put up
boy
with
is
this
something.
all day long, every day. What is wrong with you?
So you
Do you
mad
know
at
what this
me?
is? Do you know what this means? And it means nothing to you.
What does it mean
This
to
is
you?
my life. This is my child's life. And you sit here trying to prove a point and
That
take
that
one
child
away.
is not yours. She's
Over
not your child.
$10,000.
She's not my grandchild. Face the facts for a fact. You know what? You just like your daddy.
Damn.
Always want to live in a fake world. That ain't real. Live in the real life. Just admit you made a mistake and start over. Get you a new woman. There's a lot of them out here. Real ones. Not this fake you doing. Look at him. It's other women. What about the lady next door? She ain't nothing wrong with her. What's wrong with her? What?
It's the last time. I'm not coming over you.
Oh, you will. Yes, you will.
Correct. I have no problem with being on child support, putting myself. I'm actually the one that opened this case up against myself. I have no problem with raising it. I would just like to be for sure that it's mine.
Not be sure. And what reason do you have to doubt that it's yours?
Because after the child was born, I just had my doubts, and I went ahead and ordered a home DNA test, and I DNA tested the child, and the results came back that I was 0% the father.
Oh, okay. And did you let Mrs. Velez know about that?
Absolutely. And she insisted that my DNA test was fake at first, so I persuaded her to give me another one to prove me wrong, and she denied every time.
Liars
Oh,
be
okay.
lying.
All right. All right.
So-
Okay,
Look
I
at her
understand.
smile.
So I understand. Ms. Velez, do you understand that he's asking to contest the acknowledgement and request of testing? What is your position, ma'am?
If that's what he wants, I'm up for it. But I was not aware when he did that DNA or what he did to my child. So, yes.
Well, yeah, I know, man. What happens? That happens sometimes, and they go to Walmart or HEB and get some over-the-counter test, and they do it without the mama, which they really don't need the mama, but we do require it in our testing. So what's going to happen is I'm going to go ahead and put on the record that he is contesting the acknowledgement. That doesn't mean that he's not the father. Legally, he's recognized as the father because of the form, but he is contesting it. So paternity testing will be ordered. The state will make arrangements to have you tested, ma'am, and the child, and also, sir, to have you tested, okay?
Greatly appreciate it, sir.
This man did everything right. He had his doubts, got a DNA test, discovered he's 0% the father, and now he's going through the proper legal channels to contest paternity. But look at this woman's response. She had the audacity to call his home DNA test fake, and then refused to take another one to prove him wrong. That refusal tells you everything you need to know. If she was confident the child was his, she would have immediately taken another test to shut down his concerns. But she didn't because she knew the results would expose her lie. I was not aware when he did that DNA, ma'am. You should have been honest from the beginning instead of worrying about when he tested the child. The fact that you're more concerned about the testing process than the actual results shows where your priorities are. This woman let this man sign acknowledgement papers, establish himself as the legal father, and start paying child support, all while knowing there was a possibility or even certainty that he wasn't the biological father. That's fraud, plain and simple. The judge handled it perfectly, ordering official state testing, so there's no question about the results. This man is about to get his legal proof that he was deceived, and this woman is about to face the reality that her lies are catching up with her.
I just got the paperwork. This baby is not mine. That's exactly what I just said. This baby is not mine, Miss Cheryl. Have you talked to her? Have you seen her? Have you? I'm sorry. I ain't trying to raise my voice. I apologize. I'm not trying to be disrespectful. I just want to understand as to why I have this responsibility on me and she know this baby not mine. This is your daughter. That's the only person I could call to get in contact with her. This is your child. I understand that, Miss Sharon. I know this don't got nothing to do with you, but at the end of the day, this baby has nothing to do with it either. This is not my child. I'm watching over, I'm paying, taking care of this baby, and it's not my child. Awkward. Miss Sharon, I just want to get in contact. That's it. That's all. That's all. That's all I want, Miss Sharon. I don't want no problem. That's all I want, please. That's all I want. I just want answers. I just want to talk to her. Something. I don't care about the money. The money that I spent, I don't even want that back in reimbursement. I don't care about it. I just want to talk to her. I had the paperwork in my hand, Miss Sharon.
You can tell by his voice that the man is completely heartbroken.
It's not about the money, bro. You've been around the baby for a minute. Like, it's not about the bread, bro.
Cheryl, you're not listening to what I'm saying. This whole morning, I've been trying to get in contact with her. She got the baby off, no pampers, there's nothing in it, no wipes, nothing. The baby came over, she's not changed.
The father calling you, he ain't trying to get the baby back.
Like, what do you want me?
It could be an emergency.
This is your daughter, Miss Cheryl. Miss Cheryl, please, Miss Cheryl, just listen to what I'm not trying to yell, please. This is your daughter. This is your daughter. This is supposedly the parent of this child. Tell me. Like, who am I supposed to talk to? Who am I supposed to talk to? She gone.
Not your mama, baby. That's definitely.
That's what we trying to get in contact with now is mom.
Like,
yeah, mom, bro. Her mother ain't say nothing. What her mother was talking about?
Her mama just on the same type time as her.
This man is completely devastated. You can hear it in his voice. He just found out the baby he's been bonding with and caring for isn't his, and now the mother won't even answer his calls. He's trying to reach out through her family, and they're treating him like he's the problem. I don't even care about the money. I just want to talk. This shows he genuinely cared about this child and is processing the betrayal. But notice how the mother is hiding instead of facing what she did to him. This woman destroyed this man emotionally and then disappeared when the truth came out. She's a coward who can't even face the consequences of her deception. The pain in his voice is real. This is what paternity fraud actually does to men. It's not just about money or biology. It's about having your trust and emotions completely destroyed by someone you thought you could believe in.
So me and our daughter, our 5-year-old daughter, went and got tested today. Okay. And it said that I am...
Wait, why you take my baby to go get tested anyway? What do you mean? What kind of test, first of all?
I went
and
and got a DNA discovery thing so you find out where you come from and kind of find out the child doesn't come from me. Yeah.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
5 years? I can't even go crazy right now because the kids are asleep. So I'm trying to stay calm.
You raised her for
We
5
have 3
years
children,
anyway.
and the last one is not mine. How's this possible? Well, we know how it's possible, but guess what? Because the kids are asleep, I'm not going to turn violent. I'm not going to call you a bunch of names or cause a big scene. But you and that 5-year-old, who I do love, is going to have to leave the place.
No, because I pay bills here too, and her brothers and sisters is here. You ain't never about to separate my kids.
You are on none of the bills with your name. Technically,
yeah, okay, whatever.
You don't have your ID that says you live here. 1, 2,
This
you
is
see what that says.
ridiculous. Why would you do this?
What you mean, why would I do that? Are you serious right now? Now I don't give a shit. What do you mean, why would I do that?
That's still your child.
No, that's your child.
You raised her for
No,
5 years.
that's
Why
your
would you-
child. And yes, I do love her. I'm not denying that.
I mean, you're not
But I
showing
can't
love.
continue to raise a child that's not mine. I'm not doing
love?
that. What kind of father would I be to my other 2 children to show them the kind of weak man raises a kid that's not his?
What kind of man raises a child for 5 years and then try to kick her and her mother out?
No.
What is this, bro?
What?
What is this?
What is that? You nothing else?
What is that, bro?
First of all, he's asleep.
What the
Be
hell is
quiet.
that, bro?
What is this?
Fucking kid ain't mine. That's what it is.
Where do you get that from?
What you mean where I got it from?
Let me see it. This is
The
fake.
fuck?
This is
Talking
fake.
about it's fake, bro.
This
Clearly
is
say it
fake.
right there. What are you
No,
talking
this
about?
is fake. I'm not even about to play with you. This is fake.
Dog,
You know
got
that
me
he's
fucked.
yours.
Where he at? Where he at?
Why? He's sleeping.
Where he at?
First of all, he's sleeping.
Where's
you
the
need to be
kid
quiet
at? The
before.
kid is not mine, bro.
Yes,
What
he
kind of
is.
shit is this, bro?
Okay, so why you want to know where he
So
at
you was
then?
fucking off?
Boy, that escalated quickly.
No, I wasn't.
Bro. Oh my son. Bro.
First of all, this is
So
not.
who the father?
How, where'd you even get this
Who the
from?
father
Where'd you
is?
get this from?
Who's the father?
Where'd you get this from?
Why you ball it up?
Because I'm not even about to play with you. What you
Why
putting
you
this off
ball
of
it
Google?
up? Why you ball it up?
First of
Don't
all,
run. Don't run.
First of all, you've been
Somebody-
his daddy for 2 years. It's too late.
Man, I ain't
You
trying to hear
already-
that shit. Where he at? I'm about to tell him.
That has to be the worst excuse I've ever heard. You've been the daddy for 2 years, so let's just continue this lie?
First of all, he's not in there. He's in his room.
Bruh, you a sick,
What you mean you
you
gonna
a
tell
sick
him?
individual. For real shit, though. You dirty
How?
as shit. Bruh, doing diapers, all type of shit.
Why'd you even
bruh.
wanna do this?
Daycare, all this shit.
Why'd
bruh.
you even
Real
go?
life, bruh.
First of all,
Take
back up
time
out my
on.
face. Back
Nah,
up
watch
out my
out.
face.
Nah, watch out.
Why did you even
Take
go and
time
do this?
on.
Why'd you even gonna do this? You don't want
Leave
to be
that
his.
shit.
You don't want to be his daddy.
Right.
Why did you do this? Because you don't want to be his daddy anymore.
What take
It's too
time,
late.
Bruh, what you mean it's too late?
First of all, you already signed the birth certificate. Like it's a done deal.
I
You
don't
should
give a
have did this
fuck.
in the
I don't
beginning.
give a fuck about none of
You should
that,
have did this in the
bruh.
beginning.
I don't care about none of that. You really trifling. You really wild as shit.
I'm not trifling.
You
You're his
wild as
dad.
shit.
I don't care about what no
Nah,
parents
you
say.
wild as shit,
You don't.
shawty.
It don't. You being
Real
a dad.
live.
Daddy, chill.
You don't have to be his biological dad to be his dad. You
I
already
ain't
been his
shit.
dad for 2 years.
And he ain't gonna never see me again. Straight like that.
Really?
Yeah,
Really?
Never
Okay,
gonna see
well,
me
he-
again.
He has your name.
Never gonna see me
He
again.
has your name.
I don't get no about none of that. You better get it changed.
I'm not changing
It's
nothing.
not my
boy.
kid, shawty.
Denny, so you not
wild
gonna
as
claim your
shit.
son?
You was
Don't
my
touch
son.
me.
It ain't my son.
Yes,
Straight
it
like
is your
that.
son.
Hey, don't worry about it. Look, don't
Yes,
call me
first
no
of all,
more.
you're not going.
Watch out. Watch
No.
out. Watch out.
You're not going nowhere.
Bruh.
You really gonna do this? And he
Watch
about to be
out.
3 years old. It's too late.
I
What are
don't
you
give
talking
a
about?
fuck. I don't care. It's
You
not
are-
my. It's not my kid. It's another nigga kid, bro. Go
I'm
call
not
that
giving you nothing
nigga.
back. I'm not giving you nothing back.
Call that.
Thank
Look,
you.
tell him I still got love for him. You know what I'm saying? I'll see him when he get older, bro. I'm not tripping.
What? Talking about you gonna see him when he get older. Don't play
Bro,
with me.
I'm gonna let him know how wild you is.
Don't
too.
play with me.
Watch
I
out.
didn't do anything.
I'm done now. You feel me?
What you
I'm
mean
cool.
you done?
I'm done with this whole
You
shit,
can't
bro.
be
This
done.
fake
First of all,
ass family.
you already signed the birth certificate.
This
Do
is
you
a
not?
fake ass family.
Do you not understand that?
No, I don't understand.
This is a heartbreaking and very messy situation. The man clearly feels betrayed and blindsided if he's only now finding out the child may not be his after raising him for 2 years. That kind of emotional shock often comes out as anger and denial, which is what you're hearing in his words. At the same time, the child is completely innocent. If he's been the father figure for 2 years, that little boy already sees him as dad. Walking away suddenly can cause a lot of emotional damage to the child. Legally, once you sign a birth certificate, in many places you're considered the legal father whether or not you're the biological one. That means you're often still responsible unless a court changes it. This is a situation that really calls for calm, honest communication, maybe a DNA test if one hasn't been done, and legal advice. But more than anything, it's a reminder that paternity, relationships, and trust are serious things, and the child's well-being should be the top priority no matter what.
It's part 2, you guys, of how I had to do a paternity test on my daughter because I didn't know if it was my husband's or my good guy friend.
What?
So we get there, my sister wanted to be there, so we're there. I think I was in labor for like 5-6 hours. It wasn't that long. And I had her, and when she was born, literally looking at her, she looked like my daughter, which was from my husband, so we couldn't really tell. However, the nurse at the time, she took her and was taking her a bath, and she's like, oh my God, I'm like so shocked. And we're like, why? And she's like, because she's so tall. I think she was like 22 and a half or 23 and a half. And she's like, usually babies that are this tall are like born to people who are 6 feet or 6 foot and taller. And I'm 5'1", my husband is like 5'11", and then my friend, he was 6'3". So me and my sister looked at each other like, the f***? So yeah, so that was that. And so I already had planned on somebody coming in and doing their DNA test on my daughter when she was born. But I didn't tell my husband because he didn't want a DNA test done. He was like, literally like, don't get it done. I just want to be her dad, and that was that. But I also felt like that's not cool. Like if I didn't tell her real dad, if my friend ended up being her dad. So I'm like, no. But I didn't tell him. So when he left to go pick up like all the stuff that we needed to go home, like car seat and all, I had them come really quick because they were local in my area, and they swabbed her cheeks, and then they took a swab. They already had a swab from my friend, you know, that they already had collected a few weeks prior, because I didn't want to tell my husband to do it because I know he didn't want this DNA test. So we get home, and of course my friend wanted to see her, and he was upset because I didn't let him go to the hospital or anything like that, but it's just because I didn't want the drama. So I get home, and he's still like not like, I'm not letting him see her, but I let his mom come because, you know, I just felt bad. But my husband was upset about that, so it's just like a big old thing.
This story is getting crazier by the second, and how nonchalant she is just mind-boggling.
But anyways, it took like a week or 2 to get the test back, and they finally sent it to me like via email, and it was like late at the time. I was in my room by myself, my husband was in the living room, and I opened up this email, and it was a complete shocker to find out that it was my friend's baby. And at the time, when you live in California and you're married, you have to give your kid the last name of the married person you're married to. So my daughter ended up with her name being my husband's last name. I wasn't able to give her my maiden last name. So go to part 3 if you want to hear the rest.
I got some bad news.
What?
So I decided to get a DNA test on Mika.
Okay.
And the DNA test came back, and I just found out I'm not Mika's dad.
Come on, I know you lying.
I'm so serious. The papers is right in front of me.
Well, them can't be no right papers.
How could you do something like this to me?
Do what?
You know what? I've been in this baby life since she was born. I signed her birth certificate.
No, baby.
How could you do this to me?
She belongs to the streets.
I went to her K-5 graduation. I was there. And you laughing, and you think it's funny? No, I'm not playing. This is so serious. Why would you do something like this to me? So you've been sleeping behind my back? You had me thinking that she was my baby for 7 years? And I feel like you're making jokes about this whole situation when this is serious. I'm so hurt right now. I can't believe you would do this to me. I was there when she lost her first tooth. I helped her with her homework. We spent so much time together. And you still lying on his phone when a DNA test came back and said I am not the father.
And that's the devastating reality of paternity fraud, men discovering years of deception and responding with immediate, decisive action to protect themselves. From the instant evictions to the heartbroken phone calls, we're seeing the full spectrum of how this betrayal destroys lives. What stands out in all these situations is how these women thought they could get away with it forever. They never planned for the day the truth would come out, and when it did, they had no answers, no accountability, just excuses and hiding. Meanwhile, the men they deceived are left processing the destruction of everything they believed about their families. These men are doing exactly what they should, removing themselves from toxic situations immediately, protecting their assets, and refusing to be manipulated by tears or guilt trips. They understand that staying would only enable more disrespect and reinforce that actions don't have consequences. To the men watching this, if you discover paternity fraud, you owe these women nothing. Not your time, not your money, not your forgiveness. Protect yourself legally, emotionally, and financially. Get those women out of your life and don't look back. And to the women committing this fraud, understand that DNA testing is becoming standard, and your lies have an expiration date. When the truth comes out, you won't just lose your relationship. You'll lose your home, your financial security, your reputation, and any respect people had for you. The era of men quietly accepting paternity fraud is over. These stories show that consequences are real, immediate, and permanent. What do you think? Are these men handling it the right way? Drop your thoughts in the comments.